What's up, you goddamn sons of bitches? This is the Midnightville podcast. I'm Logan, and I'm here with my friend Alex, and we're here to do some bitching tonight because
We're gonna talk some shit.
we are, and we're a couple of benevolent guys, but you know, things here and there piss me off real quick.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first episode of this podcast we put on YouTube. Usually it's on SoundCloud. I think this is our 6th or 7th episode. The other two guys that are normally with us are not with us today, so it's just going to be kind of an abridged cast here. What I wanted to complain about are A, social climate people, and B, people in multi-level marketing scams, who usually are the same people 9 times out of 10. Stop trying to sell me this shit, man. The economy sucks dick. I don't want to pay $30 for a candle or something so that you can make money. You know what I mean? And
oh yeah. No, there's people falling for that and participating in that everywhere. Like, I went up to Fitchburg, which, I mean, yeah, it's a lovely place to visit.
yeah,
A couple of months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, just for a weekend to visit a friend, and he's a college student there, and his boy was hitting us up and trying to sell us cases of some obscure energy drink for like, I don't know, he was just trying to make it out to be this deal, and I'm like, dude, I don't want 48 energy drinks. Like,
right.
I'm set with that, and he wouldn't cut it out with it. Like, he was there chilling with us, smoking and drinking, but
Yeah,
like multiple times, he's trying to get us to buy fucking cases of this moose piss, and then you see assholes doing it on Facebook too, like, hey, I have the pleasure of working with a really awesome company, and I'm not shilling, guys, but really this is a great offer they're having now. So come see me at work and get your asshole bleached and tanned for $39.99.
yeah, man. They're always trying to make you feel bad if you don't go along with it or buy that shit. And they're always like, all right, like, you'd rather pay Walmart than your friend down the street? It's like, look, bro, you're the same thing as them. You're just a shittier version of it. You're
Yeah,
trying to get rich. You're not
yeah,
trying to help me out.
yeah. Not only that, and I'm really suspicious of whenever somebody has a job and they're like, I can't talk this company up enough. I'm just like,
Yeah, exactly.
like, like people try to be real convincing, and it's like people are so fucking fake about it.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody likes their job that much. You know?
Some people do, but then they're not raving for you to participate in it.
Right.
That's a red flag there. And
And then it's always happening when there's like a shitty economy, and it's something I definitely don't need to be wasting money on. You
oh yeah,
know?
it's frivolous shit all the time.
Like, hey, man.
You need to take these diet pills, man.
Like, I know you're about to lose your house, but you need this $3,000 set of knives right now.
Right, well,
Like, come on, man.
that's been going on forever. But that kind of ties into what you were talking to me about earlier. People who are like social ladder climbers, which is like the lowest aspiration of friendship as far as I'm concerned.
They're the worst kind of people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the worst value you could have. Like, you know,
But people, at the same time, they do manage to get pretty popular, which, like, defies explanation to me.
I don't know. I think it's pretty logical because I don't know. I guess it just goes to show that like people are positively responsive to brown nosing, apparently, because I mean, you see people kiss up to all the right folks, and all of a sudden there in the in crowd. I guess they just they smooth talk their way in. But like, I don't know. If all of your friendships up to that point have just been stepping stones, it's like, what real meaning has your life at that point?
True, true. Yeah, those people just piss me off, fam. So, that being said, what's been going on with you lately? Anything, anything piss you off? You got to bring to the cast?
No, I've been pretty content as of late, except for having to be on my best behavior. But
Yeah, what's with people in this day and age who can't get behind the legalization of marijuana?
oh, I don't know.
Like, I can't think of a single valid reason.
No, there isn't one. But I mean, I don't know. It's the same battle that it's always been. Just people who don't know and don't care to know. And like, I don't know. People are generally idiotic. I think there's more shocking things going on in the world that weed is still legal. You know, I would have expected it to be legal before all the occurrences of 2016 so far. But
Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, who knows, man? I mean, especially out in the Midwest. I mean, we might have sentient robots before it's possible to smoke a joint. Not that it
Hmm.
stops anybody.
Right. Well, I don't know. I've met people that are like, well, I would never support it because it's illegal.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. People always get those two things mixed up, and I don't know why. Because things become illegal or legal all the time, so they just suddenly become good or bad, just with a
Oh,
stroke of a pen.
oh, you mean like people who equate legality with morality?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that's no way to be.
Well, it's usually fucking old people, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it's people that glorify the past because they were happier then, because they were 26 and could have an erection. And so they just see that period of time with rose-tinted glasses. That's kind of what I think a lot of Trump's main fan base is, dads that see the 70s through rose-tinted shades, so to speak, you know?
Like, the fucked up thing is a lot of them behind closed doors do smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, our friend's dad that we,
I
if you
mean,
know who I'm referring to, but he's against marijuana publicly 100%.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I know
Like,
what you're talking about, but then he's
what the
known, but
fuck, man?
yeah, yeah. Well, it's like they don't want to say that they're for the legalization because then they're like, people will know that I smoke pot if I say that I think it should be legal, which is like not even necessarily true whatsoever.
I
But
mean, I'm forgetting that half the country honestly thinks it should be a Schedule 1 substance, which is just insane. You
yeah,
know?
um, that's rough. I don't know. People just aren't educated. They don't know. They just get told once and they're like, that's that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just definitely not the same as heroin.
No.
But if you look at the law, it is.
Well, yeah, the law classifies it as technically as dangerous, but obviously everybody knows that that's not the case.
Don't smoke those marijuana cigarettes, son.
That's the highest level of degeneracy you can achieve. Yep.
I mean, yeah, this other guy shoots heroin, but at least he's not smoking the devil's grass.
Hey, he's got a job. You
Yeah.
know, nailing pallets together down at the warehouse 7 hours a day.
Yeah, I did used to do something similar to that, and had I stayed there, I probably would have had to resort to hard drugs.
Yep, you go to that type of place, you go in the bathroom on top of the fucking toilet tank, it's just black tar smeared all over that shit. The dude's out there with a fucking dazed expression, just nailing them shits together, putting a nail right through the palm of his hand. He don't give a fuck. He's he's doped out, fucking smoking a cigarette backwards, just and he's sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm getting paid by the hour." Yeah,
Yeah, Midnightville does not support the use of heroin,
of
but
course not.
if you're working that kind of job, I can't.
That kind of that I it, tr- no, I'm not saying that if I had to make pallets for a living that I would resort to doing heroin, but like in that level of the workforce, the drug use is very prevalent.
Oh yeah, for sure. That like back houses or restaurants.
Right.
What else? All kinds of manual labor.
All the trades are alcohol. Tradesmen are just like generally alcoholics. I found out.
I mean that too. Like, why would you ever become an alcoholic when there's fresh green marijuana available?
I don't know, because you listen to country music and you're just like trucks and beer. So here's the truck and here's the beer.
Yeah. Speaking of things that I hate, you just brought up a great one.
Country music, but listen to this. People that are like, drive drunk and have no problem with it, but then fucking what? Yo, it says that user action is required to continue recording. It's gonna stop recording in 30. Oh, never mind. I can continue. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, what I was gonna say was that there's people that'll not think twice about driving when they're fucking tanked, but they'd be terrified to have a dime bag in the center console on a 10-minute drive, and that's ridiculous, especially nowadays, like in Massachusetts,
Right, which
like,
one's going to get you in more trouble?
oh, of course, dude, you already know.
Yeah.
Like, have a dime bag of weed, you're going home with a ticket, but
right, if that, if
yeah,
Poppy gets a fuck,
right.
either that or he's going to take it and smoke it himself.
Who knows?
I've never had that happen to me, but I've heard.
Yeah, neither have I.
That happens plenty.
Well, you wonder if that's an urban legend because you hear it all the time, but like I've never heard anybody like tell a story like Officer X from Department X took dime bag from X and smoked it at this time, and I saw him.
No, I don't think that they. I don't think that they like placed it right in front of him just to be a dick. But hey,
Wouldn't that be great though? Wouldn't that be great though?
It would be hilarious, but I mean, it'd be. I would rather that. I mean, if I got pulled over with something like that, and the cop was just like, give me that, and I won't give you a ticket. Fuck that. I'm down with that.
Oh, I would have to give him a golf clap for that. No lie.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never met anyone that's had that happen to them, but I've read enough times that
you hear about it. You hear about it, but you don't know. It's like, I'd just like to know how often that actually happens.
Right.
I guess I've never spoke. I don't know anybody that's a cop, but if I ever do, I'm gonna fucking ask them. Do you blaze that dro when you lift it off someone, man?
Yeah, that and a whole bunch of other stuff I'm sure gets misappropriated out of the evidence room.
That muscle relaxes. Loosen up your trigger finger.
Oh man, yeah, country music is terrible.
Yeah, country music is terrible. I'm sorry you tried to tell me that earlier, but I mean I agree already. So I don't even know how much we have to talk about. It's terrible.
It is, especially modern stuff. Like back in the day was still not good, but
yeah.
At least there was something to it other than fucking some skank in the bed of your Ford Ranger while drinking Coors Light.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's yeah.
Speaking of country, why do so many people in Massachusetts, especially Western Mass, think that they're fucking
I don't know.
rednecks?
I've been wondering this since the beginning of high school. Fucking people from the Western Massachusetts area want to act like there's some fucking like dirty old redneck from Alabama, like born and raised in the South,
Right.
just south of Boston.
Yeah, people drive around with Confederate flags and
Yeah, it's like yeah.
wearing fucking cowboy boots and shit.
Never even been outside of New England.
It's like, bro, have you ever even seen a horse?
Right.
Like IRL?
Yeah, fuck them.
And you see a lot of those pictures on Facebook of
You do?
especially girls who one week
Well,
they'll be like,
the concert comes to town and then they're country for a day.
right, and then fucking Drake stops by in Hartford like next week, and then all of a sudden they've all lived in a ghetto their whole lives.
Right, yeah, no, yeah. All of a sudden they've got a tattoo of the Chronic album cover, and yeah, oh, I know it. But then the next week they're aligning their chakras for Strange Creek.
Oh yeah, remember that picture that
Spencer put up? Yeah, he's about to astral project.
yeah.
That was funny. That was fucking funny.
Have you ever been to that fucking thing?
No, I don't. A lot of my friends have gone, but I have no interest in doing that.
I don't either.
Yeah, no, no, thanks.
How does that not get just immediately shut down by the police? I'm honestly curious. Is it like extravaganza, where they like agreed and
I guess because there's like medics there that are like equipped to take care of like drug problems, and I mean I'm sure if you're just like I'm sure you can get yourself arrested if you're a really dumbass, but yeah, I don't know.
Where is it?
Strange Creek. I'm not sure of the exact location. Then there's Wormtown.
Yeah, those two are not the same thing, but
No, they're not. But they're not. But they are the same thing.
Yeah, they're the same concept, right?
It's the same idea that you go there and do drugs and fucking dance.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know. Let's check it out.
Let's look this shit up, cocksucker.
Strange Creek Camp. Yeah, it's in Greenfield. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't positive.
That's where this other thing is.
Yeah, because it didn't used to be in Greenfield. I believe it moved to the same. Like one of them moved to the same place as the other, and they were like, "Oh, it's so much better now." And I was like, "What do you know? You don't remember it from any time." But like,
right. Let's read the reviews of this shit.
Dude, there's not going to be a bad review on here. Everybody's going to be like, it changed my life. I opened my third eye.
Yeah, I think that's all bullshit.
I don't even think it's bullshit, but like these festivals.
No, I mean, not that like that could happen, but like the people that are saying that at these events, I don't think you're having a legitimate fucking like informed spiritual experience. You're just some like 13-year-old getting high as fuck.
Right, yeah, no, that's what it is. You're right.
Let's see. It's just people commenting this article about how to survive it.
Oh.
This guy's like, don't set up a tent under a tree. Well, no shit.
Well, dumb motherfuckers go there.
Oh, I know. So speaking of staying warm, there are no campfires allowed in the woods for safety's sake. But there's an amazing communal bonfire down in the late night cabin area for everyone to get warm and fuzzy, bang on some drums and watching. See, I can smell the fucking unemployment from here.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not like totally against it, but like you're kind of right. Like I don't know anybody that loves going to Strange Creek that has a steady job. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm
No,
sure that
for no reason. No.
I'm sure there's people that go there that are high functioning people, but
I'm sure they do. Yeah. So, let's see, we have gotten about 20 minutes into this thing.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say? You want to wrap it up?
There are a couple things I would like to say.
Okay.
Something that I was thinking about earlier today, and it's very succinct, and it's just going to be the quick statement of an opinion, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Fuck celery in a salad. You put celery in a salad, you piss me off real fucking quick.
I don't think I've ever seen it in a salad.
You don't?
No.
I know a lot of people that do it.
What, with lettuce and shit?
Yeah. Just diced celery in the salad.
Dude, that's fucked. The only time diced celery should be in anything is in a tuna fish sandwich.
I fucking hate celery, bro. I fucking hate it.
I hate celery other than in tuna fish.
I don't care. I don't care for tuna fish, so. But you know what? When I was a young kid, I did eat tuna fish sandwiches, and I didn't mind it with celery in there.
And you fucking liked them. That's right.
But yeah. But nonetheless, I fucking love. I'll go ham on a fucking salad, but having celery in there ruins it for me to the nth degree. So everybody out there, fuck celery.
If you're giving Logan a salad, if you're gonna toss a salad, make sure there's no celery.
You damn right.
One thing I just found, this is liveforlivemusic.com. It's a story from earlier this year. It says, Strange Creek campout attendee gets stuck after climbing 30-foot electrical tower. This lady climbed up a fucking high-tension tower and got stuck up by the wires, and they had to go bring her down with a cherry picker.
That sounds all right.
I'm kind of in awe looking at this picture of how she even made it up there.
Would you link it to me? I mean, I know the viewers can't see, but I want to see it.
Yeah, check this shit out. Like, I don't even know, especially if you were on some kind of psychedelic.
Oh my god! I mean, yeah, it's a fucking climb. That's a fucking climb. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you climbed up there, bitch. Climb down.
Yeah, I've never been anything like that. I don't really have a desire to, but I'm hating on them a little bit. It's without reason, but I don't know, man. That whole culture of festivals just kind of pisses me off. And I don't have a real reason why, per se.
I just hate them. I hate them because they exist.
It's hard to put into words why I don't like them. But, say lovey. I won't stop you from tripping in a fucking field in the rain if you want to do that. That sounds like a shitty time to me, but...
Hey, we're going to go out there. We're going to take a ridiculous amount of drugs, drink no water, and fucking scream and run around. What a reggae band playing.
Like, if it was Pantera or something and I had to go to a field that was like mud and shit, I would totally do it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I would get hammered. But I wouldn't do that to listen to fucking some, cut rate version of Skrillex.
It's my boy from Westfield. He's a monster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, none of that.
Do you consider those people artists?
I mean, I guess.
I don't know if I can honestly say that I do.
I think they're artists. I just think the art kind of sucks for me.
I mean, I guess you could, but they're definitely not in the same realm as somebody who actually creates music.
I mean, I guess they kind of do create music, unless they're literally just piecing together pieces of music that somebody else that have already been made, and that's just ridiculous.
I mean, isn't that technically what they're doing though?
No, I mean not if it's your own composition. Doesn't matter what's making the sound, you know.
Sure. Sure.
But I mean, I do I do agree that it takes an element of the musicality out of it though, because like, isn't it so much cooler and more authentic to like be doing that on a musical instrument that creates an actual vibration, a sound?
I think so.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole deal with it for me too. That's why I don't care for like electronic music whatsoever. But some people do, and that's whatever.
Yeah, I'm hating on a lot of things tonight.
Yeah, you're pissed off, man. I mean, I wasn't before this podcast, but now you got me heated.
Yeah.
I apologize to the audience. We're starting this one off fucking aggressive. We're
Yeah,
normally
I
much.
apologize to any festival attendees and or electronic music DJs listening to this.
Yeah,
With my luck, the first person to hear this is going to have like half their head, the side of their head shaved and is a fucking, house music prodigy.
yeah. Well, I mean, shit.
All right, instead of that, let's talk about something that we like.
What do we like? Fucking Reefa and rock and roll. Them heady brews, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. We've had the favorite beer discussion so many times.
Too many.
Too many.
I feel like we talk about beer too much as it is outside of the podcast, but like, I'll just go ahead and say that like, if we're talking about beer, I rep BBC Steel Rail all fucking day. It's local shit. It comes from near where I live, and it tastes like the nectar of the gods.
You got that shipyard pumpkin head.
Yeah, I ain't down with that.
I know you're not. That's got to be my favorite. And then, of course, Boston Lager. It's just a New England classic.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
And get a cold snap for Porch Rocker.
I was about to mention Porch Rocker. That's one of my favorite beers.
It's pretty fucking good. It's about as New England as clam chowder in a beer bottle.
Ugh. I fucking hate clam chowder.
What?
Yeah, I'm a New Englander from birth, and I fucking hate clam chowder.
Man, you better take that back before me and my Boston people come and fuck you up. Real talk.
No. I fucking hate clam chowder falls into like seafood for me, so no. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
But I can't rep it.
I can rep pretty much all seafood. So does that mean you don't like lobster?
That's right.
Man, you should come live in the Midwest.
Why?
Because they don't even have any good fucking seafood here. I'll take the seafood.
I don't give a shit whether or not it has I mean, what am I going to eat in the Midwest? Fucking corn and ground beef?
Pretty much. That's about it.
Yeah, no thanks.
It's like instant heart problems.
Yeah, no. Yeah, fuck that. And fuck seafood.
And why fuck seafood, though?
I just hate it all.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything more to add. Hopefully next week we get
yeah, we gotta get Kyle on that, man.
We gotta get Kyle, we gotta get Spencer, and then our other friend.
All those sons of bitches.
Indeed.
All right,
Well,
take care, guys.
I hope you didn't totally fucking hate this, and tune in sometime next week, probably on Thursday. We'll put up the next one. So, yeah, have a good weekend, and yeah, fuck you.